Hello, hello everyone. Hello Gimbar. Bienvenue, welcome everyone. I'm running a bit late, but we are here, ready to start. The sound should be okay. Just let me check the music. Music should be low enough. And just mention that one. But everything is perfect, everything is ready. We have Frostfire Mine in 25, so that's gonna happen. Kept quite a few things to do in the game, so but we can, you know, spend some time together and chill as well. That's really okay. Not that much to do. It's a Tuesday. It's only King of Icefield. So I kept my lucky wheel and everything. I've done barely nothing in game today, so except preparing tomorrow's event and guides. Beyond that, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 5 stones. Like for pets, wild marks, and 10 fire crystals. So we are starting to register for Fire Dragon as well. Fire Dragon, Dragon Tyrant, Frost Dragon Tyrant. That thing. Let's spin a bit. I can do 120. Then I need to start to save a bit of gems. That's an okay spin. That's terrible. That's really bad. Even if I need XP, it's really bad. That's really bad as well. That's really not so good so far. 8 was okay, that's a lot better. 9 is quite better as well. So we are halfway through. I'll do everything today. Will you do stream for that? I'll do some expert, I think, after. That was not good. That's for them, that's not really good. I was really worried for a second. That was 0. That's insane. That's what you want to see, but that's 15 of them right here. I probably used all my luck for the evening. I mean, that's pretty good again. We did average is 180. We probably had some before. No way we did that much, so yeah. So that's our friend Fred. What else do we have to do here? Crazy Joe is ready for after the Frostfire Mine. Got a bit of resources. Don't think I need that as well. Can we help someone? No, we can't. Hey Star, hello. How are you tonight? I mean, for you it's late. CG after, yes. Exactly that. So at 18 UTC we have Frostfire Mine, and then at 18:35 we have Crazy Joe. So it's always a bit of a rush, you know, to go out of Frostfire Mine and go to Crazy Joe and find the best places. But usually I do not too bad. Hello Bam Bam Bye. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Kind of getting, you know, getting the farm done for today. So we can chill after, or I have to work tonight again. So that's someone from my states, right? Let's try LTU. Koba. Let's see if we beat Koba. Yeah, Cobra even. The farm is doing quite decent lately. But I still have some, you know, weird ones I lose. But see, that's a... well, I don't have Xura, so it's a Xura healing, I guess, you see? Like, that Bradley is not dying. And he's casting one skill, that's probably make the difference. Xura is really good in Arena, to be honest. She's really, really good in Arena. I think she's a bit underrated by many people that suggest not to get her. I don't think you can really get better in Gen 9, to be honest. That's going as well. So what can we do with the experts? Or should we keep it for tomorrow? So that's Crazy Joe. So Crazy Joe we do today. So why not? That's a bit more points, right? And then the rest we're gonna do next week. That's we're gonna do later. That we're gonna do later. And here I'm gonna finish his XP. But let's finish it by tomorrow morning. Hey Mohamed! Welcome to the stream, Mohamed. How are you today? Thank you for the comments as well. I've seen you in the comments. Hey Mehdi, welcome. Hey Tonton, when you were moving servers, did you do the same for your farm? Yes, I did. I did as much as I could. If not, I will transfer it to a dead state nearby. So I can transfer it later. So I'll always follow with the farm. And you know, if I could get it to the main spot, I would. So yeah, I mean, for me, like, we'll see when we get T12. People are talking a lot more about T12 lately. Like I've seen, you know, on everywhere, on the official Discord, on the friend channel quite a bit, on my Discord, on the state Discord. Like everyone is kind of, I don't know if it's stressed or excited or worried about getting their stuff for T12. So you know, if T12 is as T11, yeah, you would want your farm not too far. And if you're not T11 yet, you will want to farm not too far anyway. So I think it's really good to keep your farm. Like I've stopped buying tickets on my farm because I think I can transfer like... That's 5-6 transfers, so... I think I'm, you know... Even if they do a state merger and whatever, everything goes to shit or whatnot, I think I'm safe for a little while. So I maxed my CG skill by reinforcing 5 cities. I got 3.2 million points. What level do you do? And 2 around fully empty. That's not too bad. That's not crazy if you are helping yourself, unless, you know, depending on the level of CG. I'm not sure. Like I'm doing 2.5 right now with like not empty cities, but we are doing level 23 I think tonight, or 24 maybe even. So the farm is can rest for a little bit. It will rest until the end of Crazy Joe for the farm. So I kept getting pushed out by stronger player, but I'm pretty happy overall. I'm sure I'll do better next time. So you were... Oh, sorry, I've missed your first message. Great. What about you? I'm doing good. I spend a lot of work lately, so I've been doing long evenings and stuff. So a lot of things for the game as well. A lot of things for myself. A lot of things for my clients. A lot of things from everywhere, from everyone. So a bit busy, bit stressed, but overall doing okay. I applied your free-to-play method on Frosty Fortune. Yeah, Frosty Fortune, right? Or Frostfire Mine, you mean? FF. I guess Frostfire Mine. And fencing a lot of FC7 and 8 players. I finished 18. I struggle with the veins. Yeah, it's not always easy and it requires a bit of practice. But if you, like, we'll try to look at it tonight. But, you know, if you stay far from the outskirts, like far from the middle of the map, not too close to the, you know, to the, like, delimitation of the map. So you're not, like, kind of stuck against the border, but kind of in the middle of level 1, you usually do okay. But yeah, you can be bullied. You can be bullied easily, right? If you are unlucky with the veins and people are attacking you, it's not gonna work as well for you that it does for me. That's for sure. Yeah. But that's it requires a bit of practice. I usually, when I discovered it like 2 years ago, that's really more than 2 years ago now. It was one of the first events I actually mastered in the game was Frostfire Mine. I think at the time it was just like the strategy was just being discovered. But yeah, it took me a few weeks to be really good at it. Doing well, thank you. Just a quick question about Magnus. Not after Hector is confirmed to be the best free-to-play. Is it worth to get Magnus or save for Gregory? To be honest, I only did Magnus because I had the shards and I wanted to test him versus Hector, but I did him like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they changed the skills, so... I mean, he's not bad in Arena and stuff, but... people say you can use Gatot in Arena, even I did not really try, to be honest. If Gatot is better than Magnus. But I would skip Magnus, to be honest. Unless you want another joiner, but like it's an attack joiner, so it's like it's as a Siyun. It's a Siyun type of skill, right? Same as Siyun, so unless you want another joiner, but else I'll skip Magnus. I'll do Xura. It's even more reason to do Xura because she's amazing in Arena. And I'll, you know, blast... Gregory seems to be really good, but then but I will do Gregory. I think it's important to do one infantry between Magnus or Gregory if you can, if you have the shards. Because the next infantry is Gen 11, but you will have it at the end of Gen 11, right? So Gadot is Gen 8, so you have to do Gen... and you will have it at the end of Gen 8 because Lucky will, so you will have to do Gen 9, Gen 10, and Gen 11 with your best infantry. So having one in the middle is very good, I think, for everything, your march, arena and stuff. So I'll do Magnus or Gregory, but Gregory seems to be a bit better. It's just that you get Magnus a bit sooner. So at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's okay as well. I think Gregory, you know, is still quite stronger than Gatot, when Magnus might be just a bit stronger. Hey Nabil, welcome. I'm too weak for level 20, it was level 17, okay. I mean, yeah, free to play, it gets hard to defend. Even for myself, sometimes it used to get hard to defend the city alone, right? So, wow, that's 13. Earlier we got 15 on the farm, so, but that's pretty good. That's going okay so far on the main. Salut Philo et Phil, il n'y a pas de traduction en direct, on n'en est pas encore là avec l'IA, mais peut-être bientôt. Je vais faire un stream en français dans le mois, faut que je trouve une date. Faut que je trouve une date pour les Français, mais on va essayer de se faire un stream en français. Tomorrow I 3-star Bradley, that's gonna feel good. That's gonna feel good. Tell us how many levels you will do in exploration, basically. But that's not too bad to do the lucky wheel and then you 3-star him and then you slowly do him, right? So you're not like investing too many general shards before you do him. So that's for the lucky wheel. I don't really care that much, but that's done. Just spinning the wheel is top 80, it's a bit weird. People going crazy or not? It's not too bad so far, but that's already a lot of points. That's already a lot of points. You see some people that just push on stupid events, like... Yeah, yep. It is what it is. Hey Tonton, is it worth getting Wayne from Gen 6? For most people I would say no at that stage of the game. But it depends. It could depend, but for most people I will say no. So if you want to give me like specific reason why you consider Wayne and why you want him, let me know. But overall, Gwen, if you have a solid Gwen, like if you look at me, I have Gwen, right? So she's 5 stars maxed, widget level 4. And I have Wayne, the same, maxed, widget level 4. And who am I using in Arena? I'm using Gwen. Because I got Bradley, because I got Zura, right? Else I will use, of course, if I was Gen 6, I will use both of them. And that's why I did it Wayne Gen 6, is because I wanted to stay strong in Arena. And I transferred so much in Gen 4 and 5 that I just could. But if I had to do it again, I don't know. Maybe I do Wooming. Wooming is a very good joiner now, so maybe I do Wooming and I skip Edis. Maybe I do it the other way around if I had to do it all over again, just for having the right joiners. I'm not too sure. What I wanted to do as well is, let's finish that. So how much do we need? Two hours. And that's what I wanted to do today. To max our friend Holger. I mean, the rest gonna wait, right? Everything else gonna wait, but like, I'm really not that far to have Holger maxed. And I would really love to have him maxed to get these 3 chests today. And then here we got the max chest. Not really, we don't have the max chest yet. I'm not sure I want Agnes maxed, but Holger I really wanted to. And the next one I'm gonna max is, because I'm not gonna push this SVS. We do not have Tundra arm links. The next one I want to level up is, should I get a bit of these? Troop attack, troop defense. That's, you know, that's free. That's free. So we're gonna do a bit of to get a bit of stats. That's gonna be very, very little. And we got a max team for Arena, so Holger, yeah, he's really good, I think. I really think he's good, and I care about Arena, even if I cannot play at reset. You know, having that is pretty good. Really helps me. But you know, I still get my butt kicked, right, by that dude. What was him? I mean, he's kind of close to me in power, right? But he has Hendrix, right? He has Hendrix. He's not using Bradley, so it was quite close. But Hendrix versus Gwen is like Gwen is getting destroyed. Gwen is getting destroyed, even if I'm quite stronger than him. And he has Fred. I don't know if I should swap Fred for that's maybe what I'm gonna do today, is like to do these 2 shards on Fred, and maybe I swap Fred from Nora. So that's gonna be 83%. So in terms of stats, if I do 83 on top, it's gonna be very close. It's gonna be really, really close. So maybe tomorrow I swap for Fred. Where are the stats? I mean, that's because of the gear, right? So I need to compare them. But maybe I try Fred tomorrow and I get rid of Sonia. And the next SVS I max Fred, and that's gonna be okay. Tonton gonna max Romulus soon. You need to watch more ads, and like a lot of them. You need to bring your friends, and you need to spend an evening watching ads. And you know, maybe if you're really a lot, nowhere. I'm just gonna grab free stats. A tiny bit of free stats. That's all I care about. You know the Pareto principle, 80-20 in life? That's what you want to do with your expert. You want to use the Pareto principle at your advantage and get most of it. The only thing I think I'm gonna max is Olger. For the 3 chests in Arena, because I play my 10 match daily. That I don't really care, but you know, that's gonna happen. I might max Cyril as well. She's quite cheap to max. You get quite a few sigils, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna unlock me the end game system for, so I could, you know, I could have it for myself for videos and stuff. So I might max these two, but she's quite far, right? It's gonna take a while. So I think I really want Olger. Then him is pretty good, but I need him a bit higher. I need him close to, and that's the next one. So that's definitely something that is easy to do. So he's gonna go to close to. Olger gonna go to the next level, because I can. And then I need to do that before I push in SVS. That's gonna be a few months away, so. Fabien is like, yeah, Fabien is gonna be done too. So it's gonna be Fabien, Baldur, Olger. Next time I, you know, next time I do something with these things. We will wait a sec. Just let me, okay, I'm not auto-hunting. I'm not auto-hunting, so that's pretty good. When the countdown is like that, I'm just afraid I'm late, you know. It's a bit it's worded in a weird way. I'm just worried I'm late to the party, but the party did not start it, so. So tomorrow's gonna be exciting, guys. We have, I mean, for me, it's a lot of content. I wanted to redo my. I need to check when I've done my Frosty Fortune guide last time, because people asked me to redo it, but I think I've done it. I can't remember the video I've made. But I will redo my tune. You probably have seen, but I made a crazy update on the treasure hunter. I made a reward calculator for your gen. I made a spreadsheet with like 4 tabs with all the information that is like should be easy to understand. I rewrote the written guide. That was quite a bit of time today, to be honest. But I'm pretty happy with how it went. I'm learning how to use Discord a bit better as well. Stop being a noob with Discord. Kind of stepping up my Discord game. Yes, but I'm not sure if it's gonna come from the ads, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure it's gonna come from that. If I get the globe one day. Actually, that's something we can do quick. That's something I wanted to do because I need to eventually buy one of these. So let's do that very quick before I forget about it when you are. So that's 1.8. So we got we got 600. That's pretty good. 1.7. So I'll get what I want, I think. I'll get one of these things. Wow, 3.4. That's pretty insane. That's 2, 1, 2 out of 10 spins. That's a pretty lucky one. 3.3, very good. One more of these. Getting closer to the globe skin, guys. Nearly there. In 6 years or 10 years. 1.5. So we got the 20 we wanted, right? So that's what I wanted. The rest I don't care. And I'm at nearly 20%, right? I mean, it's not too bad. 2.5. Can I get really lucky so I can buy another one next week? And it's not gonna get close, right? 1.5k. Wow. See how rare the globe skin is? Like we burn 260,000 VAP points, right? So like that's 500k gems more or less. Oh. So that's pretty good. So 2 of them today. So we are getting closer. Hello Leon, welcome, welcome. Which one better to max? Nabil, whichever you want, to be honest. If you max one, whichever you prefer. I think I'll prefer bits. Let me see, because I forgot what it does. I need to claim that back. To be comfortable for the next half an hour, and I need to reduce my OBS a bit and to check what is Baldur doing when you max him out, right? Because Baldur is quite cheap to max out. It's shop. Yeah, not too sexy for Baldur to me at least. I can buy most of what I want. I would love the extra discount, don't get me wrong, because like I'm really going crazy on teleport and stuff. So I'm burning through like, but we got Alliance mobilization next week, so I'm gonna go crazy on that. But I'm really buying a lot of stuff here. So I used to have far too much, but I don't have enough. See, like I could buy that 50% teleport. I buy, you know, because I got 140 teleport. So, and I don't buy these with money, so. So before we forget, pets, and because we're gonna use that for Crazy Joe after 1. And that's it. We got all we want. Who is doing it? We have quite a few people, so let's go. Your shield will be triggered automatically. Yes, please. FC1 starts in my state in a few days and we are already have a globe skin. Yeah, it's insane. Like you see some of these images of like people that are, you know, Fire Crystal 5 and they are like globe skin 4. Hey everyone, we are nearly 40. Thank you very much. Like the stream are doing super well lately. Thank you very much for that. It's really, really cool to see that many people. You know, I was like, I'm streaming Whiteout Survival, so I was expecting 10 people. You know, more or less when I stream. And hopefully a bit of a buzzy chat with 10 people, but it's really cool to see you all, so thank you very much. It's a lot more fun, you know, when you do content, when you stream, when you do things and people are here to watch, to talk to you. It's a lot more fun. If you have any, I mean, we will play a bit. I'll be focused for like the next half an hour, so I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. Hey, Sat, welcome, Sat. I'll be focused for the next half an hour, but you know, we can talk about heroes, we can talk about rally, like the videos of yesterday, if there's anything to clear up. Many people had questions. So if you are here for that as well, that's really an option. I just need to kind of clean my desk and it's a mess, huh? So I kind of need to rearrange before I play seriously. I don't know if Frostfire Mine is seriously, but just to be comfortable, I guess. It's super busy now compared to when I was around. It was probably 20 at most. Yeah. If you mean the stream, yeah. It used to be like very quiet some days when I was streaming for like few hours. I don't know how I will progress with 60 plus empowerment on my gear. It's so expensive. You won't. I would not push too much, to be honest. Maybe you do 1 or 2 where you get ready like you know, like you do whichever it is. I forgot which one you did, but you do this one, right? So like it's attack, so you do the belt, right? Maybe you do this one on one troop, but to be honest, I'll put everything 59 and care about arena. That's giving you so much stats compared to like pushing piece 1 by 1. So I'll totally push them. So we have a lot of people here, but here we don't have, because that's middle and they are all level 2. So I'm gonna get to that one And then I'm gonna get all of them middle. And that's gonna be great. The only issue is like... Come on. So already people are here. So I want that one, but see, it's already pretty good, right? The level 2 are insane. That's insanely good. I can get the 5k right away. Like right away I can get the 5k. So like that start close to middle with so many people around. I mean, so many level 2 is insane. So I want to get that back, and the mine was probably 26 watt for the mine, 2615, let's say. $26.15. I start to be a bit low on these guys, but that's really okay. I already did most of what I wanted, so let's get that and see where we got the 5k. We're doing very well with that, so we can chill a bit. So I did not get the 5k, so that's something I need to get now. And enjoy. So I got it now. So it's pretty good. That's a very strong start. That's a very good start. Happy with it. So it was around like 25.05, something like that. I tried 48.4, 48. It worked. It should work a lot better with me. Yeah. That's the theory, at least. So that's pretty good if it works great. I'll try to bother him a bit. Maybe he leaves, you know. Maybe he leaves. So we need to get to that to trigger the 5k. And did we got it? No, we did not. I don't think so. So we're gonna get the... I cannot get the 5k. I'm lost. I'm lost. So let's do these. We should, you know, we should be chilling for the skills. It's not where a place I like to be too much. Keep going until I see it happening. You know, I got a lucky start, so people will say, oh, you rank because you have a lucky start. That's what I got in the comments. You know, you guys see me do it every week, but when I talk about Frostfire Mine, the most one of the most comment I got is like, oh, you just got lucky with the start. Yes, that's how it works. Always luck. Gwen, Hector, Mia. That's probably a very good generation, to be honest, to play that. It's probably a very, very good generation to play that, because Hector is boosting so much marksman. I forgot about Gwen, but she might be as well. So we got the 5k, so it was 2022. What can we do? Can we do a few more? So that's what we are here for. For these guys, can we do a few more? 2022, then I'll maybe pop some of my team into mines. These are pretty weak, so we'll put some here and see how it goes. But it's a quiet spot so far. It's a very quiet spot. Yeah, smash that dude, right? Unless it's not my main army versus one of his, but 2022, so we need to be careful. I kind of messed up that. I should have sent it like 3 seconds later. Let's get it as soon as possible. It's gonna be 2104. Yeah, 2104. We are doing decent, you know, it's like that's the start, it does not really matter. We got all our skill easy. Could I have went with the well strategy? Alex is weak. That guy I don't know. I mean, that's usually is. I mean, he is a bit low in power, but he could be weak. So I don't know. But you know, it could have been an okay choice to go with the well strategy. Let's get going. Let's get everything back. Wow, these are pretty close. That's pretty good. If I get unlucky with the volcano, I can get some points easy. And actually want one to go there to trigger it very quick. To get the 5k, so that was around 45. Wow, see how quiet it is? That's insane. You guys can say I'm lucky. You're allowed. You're allowed to say I'm lucky. Today you're allowed. That's pretty good, to be honest. I'm tempted to use the boost. Or to burn a teleport to have my troops recalling faster, you know? I'm really tempted, Michael. I'm really tempted. But I'm not. I'm gonna keep it for later. I might not move spot, to be honest. I might not move spot, we will see, but because I want the 5k here to trigger. That's more than a volcano. I'll get to that volcano in a sec. I got a lot of patrol, so I should have popped it. You might have been right. Thank you, Paul. I love your content. Paul is saying thank you very much. That might have been the right move. Get some of these volcano, because I'm not sure I'll find a better spot, to be honest. I'm not sure I'll find a better spot. Let's see how we play that. Wow, not teleport I want to gather. That's terrible. That's made me lose precious sex. Precious second that we lost right here. They're all far. So either we don't move, or we try. See, like, wow. All my neighborhood is quiet, so I can just go get here. I'm like, I know the quality of the neighborhood, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. This one I kind of knew someone will go for that. So let's get here, let's get here, let's get here. Come on. Let's trigger the 5k. It's not crazy. It's not crazy, but that should be okay. We are a bit below, so I need to pay attention to the 5k, which I did not get. But I'm happy to stay in a not so quiet area, even if it means a bit less volcano for now. And let's trigger this 5k again and get on that very sharply. So 62. I got you. 67, but I don't know if it's from the volcano or from the patrols. From the mine or from the patrols. Let's keep an eye at 1, 2. Not there yet, so I should have gotten already, right? Should be okay. It's a bit risky, the dude is nearby, but maybe we get lucky. Let's try here as well. There are many to pop, so... That's extra points. Do we get the 5k? That's something I care to see. Yeah, we got it. So it was 15.25. I don't know if it's because we're a bit later in the process, but maybe some people are just chilling and not really active. But Frostfire Mine like used to be a nightmare in Gen 5 and 6. Gen 8 and 9, it's true, it's a bit, maybe a bit chill. It's maybe a bit chill, yeah. It's not too buddy, not too stressful. Oh, this guy is like desperate. He's like going for like scraps. I was 8 today in Frostfire Mine. Your content has really helped me. Good job. As soon as you get top 10, it's already a lot better. And then if you can climb to that top 5, top 4, that's why it's getting sexy with rewards. So we need to get to that, because that was 25, so it's going to be around 20. And we're going to pop all of these while we are waiting for this to respawn. That's insane. It's super rare that you get so much of these at that stage. Usually the mines are all triggered. I'm not going to get it all, but you know, it's going to be a lot of points in the short term while we wait for the patrols to come back, which they did start to do. Which they did start to do, so we'll see if we can get some. And we need to pay attention to 20. Let's get it. That's gonna be around 15. And let's keep going. A lot of things to do, so it's, you know, not getting bored of that strategy. That's the benefit of that strategy, if that makes sense. It's a bit, you know, I'm actually quite comfortable doing it on PC now. I used to really dislike doing it on PC compared to doing it on the phone, but these are very nice. Nobody is stealing them from me. It's not too many people. In that duties, so let's take the one that are the closest to him. We got a lot of things to do. So 2 minutes. We have to get the volcano, the 5k as well. Right now, we have to do that with that march just now. That's perfect timing. I should climb up or stay not too behind. It doesn't seem to be a well that does the job so far. So maybe we even have a shot middle, you know? Maybe we even have a shot middle because nobody is like doing crazy points and like leaping ahead. So nobody is using the proper strategy. That's a bit sad, you know. That's why I made the channel as well. It's like, hopefully, you know, you see people play properly. Hopefully I can help with that. For me, Paul, I'm a PC gamer. Like I'm 40, I've been playing PC since I'm 10 years old. So anything on PC with the keyboard and the mouse, and it feels quite more comfortable to me. But I'm not really a console gamer. I did a bit on mobile, but whatever I do prefer a keyboard and a mouse. So yeah, we are 100. I mean, it depends a bit on where you are and how your zone is active, right? But when you're 170, kind of everywhere is active, if that makes sense. Here, it's not really the case. Here, it's kind of chill for a bit. Oh, I'm not gonna get these, and even wasted some gems. That's terrible. So did we miss the freaking 5K? Did we miss it? Yeah, we did. We did. So it was 10:35. But that's not too bad. 35 is a good time before Zug will kick his butt. Kind of need to go back in time, so that was a bit stupid. So let's see how we do. Not so many volcanoes. Not so many of them. Very little, actually. This one is probably a bad idea. And these ones are full. And we said 35, so I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get the 5K and I'm gonna get a patrol, and that's gonna be far better. And let's see. Let's see. But I have a good shot, you know. We'll see how it ends, but it's not a bad beginning at all. With a bit of collection of this stuff. So where do we have one? We have one here. Wow, they're all far. That's terrible. That's very, very far. 20 sec. Okay, that's not the worst. I've seen worst. So in that case, you know, I'm gonna get these. And I'm not gonna get these. I'm gonna recall. And I'm gonna get the 5K. It's far better. Oh, I got... Okay, some got destroyed. So let's see. Let's wait a tiny bit for the 5K. Let's use it now. Did I got it? Let's check. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think some of the things are a bit faster on mobile though. If you have like 2 fingers, there are things you can do quite a bit faster on mobile, but... Is that a good spot? That's mine level 2. People are gathering in mine level 2 at that stage, so that's actually a good spot. I'm actually quite happy here. Let's kick him to trigger the 5k. Let's see if we get it. I should have sent my best march. That's pretty good. We got a lot of that as well. And the 5k was around, what, 650? See, bam. And when our main march is coming back, let's get to middle. And see if we get lucky with that. Let's get to middle and let's see if we can get to mine level 3 here. I'm sure if I'm attacking that one as well, I refresh the thing and I'm getting the thing to loot. So I'll do that one by one. So let's try to track the 5k again. Which I just got, so we are perfect. So it was like 545. And see, when you are middle, a lot of people are mining, so you don't want to kick them too much out of the mines. So they are kind of chilling. And you know, they did their point, they don't care to rank for many of them. It's like... So let's check middle quickly. Did we have a chance? Attack defeat. Okay, they are quite stronger. They are not a crazy well, but they are quite stronger. So we'll get a shot from time to time. And we said 45, so... That's the main march, next main march. So we can try to go middle. And then we can do the... I'll catch up a bit on the chat after. I just want to kind of take my chance to rank well. There's a bit of downside with these guys. So should I pop a mine or two? And if I pop one, which ones? Let's try to make some space for ourselves and see if people are leaving, if we kind of bully them a bit. Yes. Let's get this one. Oh, that's a... He's not moving, he's just going further, so... The only issue is like patrols, and that might be a mistake, but that looked good for a while, you know. I've been a downtime for a while now, but it looked good initially. Right now we don't have much to work with. Except the ones that are just right under my nose. Could I get middle? I mean, she managed to hold our building very well, so... I'll try my luck from time to time and... send a march, assuming, you know, maybe she's like nearly cooked. And we want 251. We want to see that 5k going. It's not crazy in terms of points. It's not really insane. It's not that good even. We are not even at 400k. Getting middle for a sec will be really, really good. Because I think... I'm wondering if the... Isn't that lady middle? I'm not sure. Forgot. So we said 55. So that's the next one. I mean, she's full every time. I'm sending like incorrect march, so that's gonna be tough unless another player is kind of fighting with her, you know. So let's get one more. Let's get that 5k going. Perfect. Let's try our luck one more time. Oh, we cannot yet. Because we are quite close, so, you know, we can do a few attempts. Cost us nothing. I'll try to get one march in that until the end. So I'll try to get it like that. Gather, gather, gather. I don't know, I can get some more. Let's see what we can do, right? I should have teleported one more time. I forgot about teleporting one more time. That's not amazing. That's not bad, but that's not amazing. But that's what you know, that's more or less what you can expect on a decent run. It's not a great one. It's not a... But that's number 6 because people got middle, so at the end of the day, it's not really cool. Occupying... people got middle. I mean, that guy played well. Middle a lot. So 2 people passed me because of that. So yeah. Comfortable, easy run, but at the same time, not amazing for points. I might have done better with the well strategy, to be honest, on that one. I might have done better. But I need to go. I need to go very, very quick. We need to do... hopefully these new guys are removing their troops. Let's see. Because usually I reinforce Sultan, but he went somewhere else. Because the Crazy Joe is in 3 minutes. Ladybug Berry. Let me try to squeeze in a farm or something like that. Baby El Patron. There is a way to... It's probably empty. Emma. Beboop. Shiny Shark. And what do I give? Okay, so we done okay. Your lobby was small. Yeah, I mean, you know, we are 140 I see again, but I don't really see much more lately. I think at some point, you know, people get a bit bored of it, I guess. But I did not see 170 for a long time. But for me, you can get... I mean, 170 is not always worse, to be honest. Like many of my ranking I've done in very busy ones. If you don't have well that know how to play the level 3 farms, right? Because then they make so much points, it's really hard. But to be in the top 3, I've done that in 170. It's harder for everybody else, you know. It's not just harder for you. So sometimes, like, you see like a chill today like a chill event like today with the free-to-play strategy, I cannot really do that much more points. It's hard to do much more points. So if you don't get middle, you know, you finish 6th. You know, when with the very buddy one, if I played better than everybody else, I could have ranked a bit higher. So it really depends. Salut Mustafa. For your jumper project, will you be recruiting spender free to play? I'm not sure where am I with the spender project, to be honest. It's kind of on hold. I wanted to do it sooner, but financially it did not make any sense to be like a, you know, having 1,000 a month's worth of spending when the channel is not bringing that by any, you know, by any mean. At least with my current situation and stuff. So. And right now it's not the best time for me. Like we go April, we go in vacation for 2 weeks. I got a lot of work for another month, at least, if not more. So yeah, it does not really like you know, starting a. It's gonna be buddy for a few months if we start on a new state. It's gonna really take a lot for a while, and I feel it's not the right. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on myself for. Or either I do it like sneakily alone, but if we do it as a group and people are doing it, it needs a bit of preparation, involvement, R4 kind of responsibilities and stuff. So yeah. So it really depends. Salah Hedin was asking, hello Tonton, I'm early Gen 4. When do we start getting the Tyrant event? Tyrant is end of Gen 6, Gen 7-ish. So it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Why didn't you go middle? I never go middle, Michael. I just send a march. It does not work to teleport. Like I make so much more points usually just gathering extra volcanoes and stuff. If you have a well that speed up more than you and you don't get middle because they are stronger, you wasted so many points. So it's a bit more random and I don't like it. So I usually don't go for it. Is Crazy Joe not set up? Oh, Crazy Joe is going on. I missed it. 24. Okay, I made the countdown. So I think I caught up with the chat. If I did not miss anything. What did the best event for you? CG, Wild Brawl, Frostfire Mine? I think Foundry when it's Tundra Arm Leaks, and it's like a nice match. I mean, Foundry can be very boring. Canyon is always fun. Frostfire Mine, you know, not that much. It's okay. CG is boring. It's like the pace is too slow. Wild Brawl was fun. I would not have it as a permanent game mode, but you know, like a seasonal event from time to time, you know, 3-4 times a year. Why not? Baby El Patron is full. Olivier is properly emptied. Shiny Shark, more or less. Assassin, not that much. I mean, he is just having too much infantry. So I got one bad city. So I'll probably do it at some point. Once. So one of the questions I'm asking myself is like, do I want to go all in on Whiteout Survival, right? Do we want to play another game? Do I want to play another game? I don't really play another mobile game right now that I could go for. But it's like, you know, isn't that maybe more fun to make a king shot project? Like it's, you know, so it's different game, but it's very much similar in terms of mechanic. I don't know. I like the idea of a jumper project though. I really like the idea. That might be the first step, might be a jumper project on Whiteout. And then, you know, in 3 years, if YouTube is really a thing and I want to go like a bit more seriously about it, then maybe we do another game and we'll see if it's becoming, you know, a bigger part of my life, let's say. But that's fairly too soon to to make plans. But I like the idea of a jumper project. I like the idea. Still. I feel the same, but I did get a bit bored with the repetitiveness of the game sometime. Yeah, but you know, it's gonna be the same on the other, on the new city eventually. So that's the kind of game. So for me, I can play the same game for 10 years. I don't have an issue with that. I can have the same food for many meals. I'm not really, yeah, I'm not getting bored easily by repetition of things. So for me, I can stick to a game like that quite easily. I know that from the past. It's more like finding the right settings to play, right? Playing in the right environment for me than playing the type of thing we do in the game. But it can get a bit boring, I get it. I think the YouTube channel for me makes it a lot more enjoyable and fun as well. And you know, we still are in a phase that we learn so much about the game somehow. I mean, some people know a lot more and they've been learning about it for over a year. Like people that really follow the theory crafting and do the testing and stuff, they have been clear on many things for quite a while now. But like the bigger public, most of us, like we are still learning a lot. So how much more have you spent in total in the game, Paul? I think the account is approx 5k right now. You know, it's I've been streaming. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for nearly a year, and I've been spending 500-ish. Depending a bit. At the beginning it was less, some months it was more. So the account is probably 5k, something like that. But keep in mind that for me, it's, you know, I declared myself as a content creator. I'm getting VAT back on everything I do. Whatever money I make, I can expense it. The packs I can expense it. So, you know, I'm paying less taxes. So like these 5k for me are not 5k worth of real money. They are a lot less because of paying less tax and getting VAT back. So that's something maybe I should, I don't know. I feel I should mention it. It's not like 5k cash of raw money that I had spent in the game. I kind of, you know, optimize things for myself, let's say, if that makes sense. I have 1,200 SSR shards and I'm Gen 4. What should I get? But where are you in Gen 4? Like, what did you do? You do? Showing a bit tired. Went to bed a bit late. But did you do something in Gen 4 yet or not? Because your choice is really, I mean, I don't know if it's really simple, but right now, I'll suggest her less and less because you likely went very strongly on Mia. Because we know that Mia is great for bear, so you might have done a good job with her widgets. You might have put her close to 5 stars. So if you do a Reyna 4 star and you have a Mia close to 5 with a higher widget, you won't really feel such a great difference. And Reyna is like not a great joiner. That's not really. She's used a bit for bear. Amos is not bad, you know, because you likely have Flint and Sergei, so it's a big buff for infantry. But he's not the best, but it's a good buff. So 4 stars could make sense on Amos. He's not a good joiner as well. We discard him as a good joiner. So Gen 4 is not that great. Gen 5, Nora is amazing. You should have her. Gwen is amazing. You should have her. You want Nora 4 stars at least to have her at the rally joiner option. Gwen, you know, close to 5 stars for Arena if you want to, and Hector Lucky Will. So Gen 5, you can go very strong on Gen 5 for sure. So if you need to go a bit gentle on Gen 4, that's okay. That's really okay. Let me swap this one because Wobster is inside, so it's not gonna burn. Yeah, we don't have that many online people, to be honest. So let's try to get to a girly. Oh, someone else is going as well? Okay, well, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay, and he's emptying his city, so that should be quite okay. Have you heard of free-to-play with VIP 11? Maybe it's... I mean, for me, these things are... It depends, right? If you play the game long enough, if you skip a bit the lucky wheel, you can totally do VIP 11. Just, you know, that's totally okay. To do it just requires focus, so your account's not gonna be stronger because of that. It's just someone that just pouring their gems into VIP. I don't think that's a really smart move, to be honest, as a free-to-play, but you want to be 9 as a free-to-play. That's it. That's good enough, to be honest. Rank 3 in my CG so far, I don't know, a guy might... Yeah, but 6 million points, you need to be able to solo defense, so having very strong heroes, I guess, and yeah, like Gigor Freitas, I'm not sure how to pronounce your nickname. Or maybe a real name. Igor, sorry, it's not a G. I'm a bit tired, guys, so sorry for that. Igor, yeah, you need to be alone very likely, right? But that's even that, it's a bit insane. You need to be alone in HQ, and 6 million is like it's like really, really a lot. I don't think you can multiply. There is no way to multiply points. You know, you do the points of killing the wave, right? So it's just killing most of them. Could you defend the last waves? Like 19, 18, 20? Like that kind of thing, Star? Oh, this can be pretty tough alone, to be honest. So you kind of need someone that's... Wow, that's pretty good. I rarely have so many people online. And Jano Olivier are empty. That's good to know. Your thought on Elise as a joiner? I searched for, I could not find much. She's not recommended. Let me Google it. Well, not Google it, but because I don't remember from the top of my head. But she was not in the. So something that's maybe one of the next video I want to do. To be honest, is like, and it's not for you, Star, but in general, is like. Many people ask questions and they never read the skill. So whenever we talk about something, the first thing we need to do when we ask ourselves, is it good? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Is like read it, understand it. So she's shielding friendly range unit, reducing damage taken by 20% for marksman and suppress the enemy, increasing damage by 20% for lancers. So that's very weird. That's really weird because right now you either play with little lancers and a lot of marksmen or a lot of marksmen and no lancers. So that's a bit... What do you want to use Elise for? Like which troop ratio you had in mind for that? Which strategy? I'm saving for Gen 5. I will try to make Nora and Gwen 4-star. That will be good, Paul. That will be very good. Nora, one way, is like if you rank in an event like King of Icefield or SVS, if you save for a few months and you push, then Nora is becoming a lot easier to do. Because you will get, you know, 200, 300, 400 shards if you rank well. So that's something to consider as well. That's really why I can do so many heroes, is like because I'm getting 300-400 shard every generation by pushing. And if you don't do that, you know, it's a quarter of a hero less, so it is what it is. I think the highest score per wave you can get, it really depends on the difficulty. Like the earlier wave you get a lot less and the later wave you get a lot more. So it really depends. But if you look here, that's the points we get, right? see I'm stealing no kills, right? So that's the defensive point. 100% of the defensive point my farm got, and we get 100% of the offensive points together. But I did not look at Crazy Joe for a while, so that's with we don't have the same level of Baldur, right? So, but it's more or less 2/3 for the farm, 1/3 for the attacker, right? That's 30k, and that's, you know, that's 30 plus k, and that's 62k. So. AD 40, 20, 40, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, for that to work, so you will want to keep Lancers to kill their marksmen, right? Else, it will make sense if they are defending with marksmen. If they are defending only with Lancers, I don't know. I don't know if that would work, to be honest. But in defense, maybe. If they attack you with Mia and with marksman a lot, maybe it's worth it. But yeah. Well, that's technically a 40%, but it's a 40% on 2 troops, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Hey, Tonton. Zvikalosh, hello, welcome. We did Crazy Joe today in our alliance, and someone got 270k points in the round 20 HQ with Amos as lead with 50-50 ratio. How do you explain that? I mean, and what were you guys using? So we will look at the wave 10, right? I'll just let it eat, and I'll put my march back in a city, and we'll look at that. Because they usually it's quite simple for Crazy Joe, right? But I need a bit of context, like how much troop do you send? Do you send full marches? Do you don't? What ratio do you guys use? Is he using the same ratio as you guys or not? Like things like that. Else I cannot really comment that much. Whatever. I'll send that. So let's look at the report. So you see how we do points, right? Let's focus on kill more than on point, because point is depend a bit on if you have your Baldur maxed or not, but my Baldur is maxed. So here we all use the same ratio. We use 60,000 infantry, 25% lancer, so it's fair for everybody. You just get more points if you are stronger, if you have higher fire crystals, because they have better stats, or if you have higher T11 instead of T10. So for me, I got FC10 and T10, so I'm probably the stronger player of these all. You know, Ugurlu is what? Ugurlu is FC9, so he might have, you know, he might have T10, I'm not sure, but he's FC9 at least. So at least I make more points than him. And then when you go down, these are FC9 players, but they don't have T11 for some of them, for example. Now they are FC10, but they don't have FC10 troops yet, and you see they are doing less points and they are doing less kills. So if the dude is getting more kills by far, is like either he's not using the same ratio, like there is something like that, right? So we all send 80k troops, usually 60-40, and so of course he will get a bit more kills, right? But if he sends 80k troops, like it's very weird that he's getting so much more than you like that, unless he's like, you just got Fire Crystal 8 and T11 and he's Fire Crystal 8 and T11, like something crazy like that. But he, you know, and both of us are Fire Crystal 5. Yeah, but you know, 10% Lancers is like, if you guys are sending Lancers, for example, if you guys were sending Marksmen somehow, because you struggle to kill it in the past, you struggle to kill all the wave of Crazy Joe in the past, so now you are using Marksmen to do more damage than Lancers, which could make sense, things like that. Yeah, but if you are all sending Lancers, that's a bit, you know, like points on Crazy Joe, I don't know how it's calculated, but it's fairly fair. It's, you know, when you are having the same level of troops, you see, like same level of troop, they have exactly the same skill. So it's not a question of like, oh, I got more lucky with my Lancer than you. It does not happen on Crazy Joe. So it had to be with the ratio of troops or the amount of troops. I don't know if you check that he sent 80k, for example. Maybe he sent a full march. So that's really, if it's such a big of a difference, it does not really explain it, right? Hello HC, you're from Peru. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How is life in Peru? It's not a country I've heard a lot. There is a lot of shit in the world right now, so fully Peru is not. We have a lot of shit in France, which is not the worst kind, to be honest, but it's not great. Is it a good idea to do regimental expansion first in battle research? That's usually what I suggest, Mehdi. If you are a rally joiner, like your stats do not matter when you are a rally joiner, right? It does not matter if you get a bit more attack or whatever. So the balance that you could find is between doing this expansion, right, to get more deployment capacity, which I focused on myself a lot, and a bit of lethality and attack on your marksmen and lancers for bear damage, right? If you want to be useful for your alliance, or useful for yourself as well. So for me, deployment capacity is very important. If you look at here, it was all maxed. One of the first research I maxed was deployment capacity. And if you look at my pets, my only pet that's level 100 and maxed is the single squad capacity, right? It's deployment capacity. They call it squad here. It's like tooltips are very, very inconsistent. But if someone, you know, got theirs level 7 or whatever, plus I got a bit more research and stuff, I might get, you know, 10k, 15k more troops per march. So on Crazy Joe, I'll make more points everywhere I go. On Bear, I'll make more points everywhere I go. On Castle, I make more points everywhere I go, just because I got more marches. So that's really, really important to me. So yeah, maybe I would totally, I mean, I've been doing that myself, so I'll totally encourage that, especially for free-to-play for rally joiners. For everyone, but that's where I spend, you know, I did that before my lethality and attack on like big research that take a lot of time, just to make more points in events overall. Tool enhancement is like 31 days, I'd say do. What is tool enhancements? Oh, okay. I still haven't done the last level of tool enhancements. But what is tool? Is that research? Yeah, you know, that's important. The sooner you do that, the better. But that's really not big. That's really not big. But I think it took me a while to do the last few levels here because they take so long. So especially the building stuff, and like you don't really need it. So if you leave 1 or 2 levels for a while and to focus, like for me, it's kind of back to Pareto, right? It's like 80-20. Maybe here is like 95-5 or something like that. You want to get most of it, and when it starts to be really, really slow here, and you have a lot of 6, 10, 12 hours, 24-hour research here, you know, do a month or 2 of that, right? Get a lot of stats, get a lot of deployment capacity, get a lot of lethality and attack for bear and stuff, get a lot of stats, and then give yourself a month or 2 and you really enjoy it for yourself and your power and stuff, and then you can, okay, I go back to playing effectively, if that makes sense, to, you know, be like disciplined with my progression and do some of these, you know, better long-term investment, I guess. So how are we doing? We're doing pretty good so far. Let's look with the group. Yeah, I mean, doing pretty well. Ugurlu is not too far. But it's not gonna make 3 million, right? It's not gonna make 3 million. I remember looking at it. I'm the R4 who looks to make sure no one sends too much. Okay. I mean, if you look at many reports, you will see that same troops, same tier of troops, same fire crystal of troops, it does the same points every time. So it really has to be with these lancers. But that's really weird to me. That's 10%. It's such a big gap, to be honest. Because I mean, I'll see wave 20. Maybe wave 20 there are a lot more kills. But yeah. So where are we? Wave 17? Okay. I mean, that's gonna be decent for points today. It's gonna be a decent ranking. What do you guys plan to do? Do you have the treasure hunter? I guess everyone had it, right? Do you guys plan to go for it tomorrow, or? I used to like... Yeah, where am I with Frosty Fortune? Because I was kind of trying to speed things up to get a city skin there. For make a video getting the city skin, because I don't think many people have done that. So I was like, that's maybe a cool video to do and to kind of showcase the strategies that I talk about. But I don't know where are my gems of Enigma. Do you guys? Yeah. So I'm gonna need a few more months. Or a deep, you know, credit card or something. It's gonna take a little bit more to get to the 24-25k I need to be safe. But slowly getting there. Oh, that's what I forgot in my guide. Is how much mithril you get per pack. But the only thing I did not put. And that I remember now, and that's why people are excited about it. So we need to do mithril. That's gonna be important as well for spenders. And we're gonna do a bit bigger sell. Mithril. I was in my head, I was like, I'm missing something. I'm like, and I knew it was mithril, but I moved on to something else, and I was like, did not I get mithril last time? I was like, something is odd. I don't know if you guys see the treasure hunter guide, but I really, but a lot of effort to do, and that's hopefully gonna set kind of the baseline of the future guide I'm gonna make for events. I don't think I've seen anything that good, at least to what's useful to me. Then maybe something else is better for someone else, but to me, I've looked around quite a bit, and at the best, like the written one, which I need to re-record it. And so Mithril is per pack. Where are the pack images? Oh, but it's because these are outdated images with no Mithril, right? So it's 1 Mithril per $5. Is that what it is as well? Hello Marty, I just tried your strategy in Frosty Fortune Finish 6. I did it far from perfect. Good job, that's pretty good. Yeah, it works, you know, it does not need to be perfect to work quite okay. It's sometimes hard to finish top 1 or 2 or 3. It's not always very easy because you are kind of limited by the amount of points you can make, but it's far better than what most people do. At least that's something. So let's see how we do on the last waves of points. But I'll do good today. I got a lot of online people. And these are all decent. So why do I make only 12k on Olivier? Did he bring some mark? Wow. So I really need to send... See? Like, how much more lancers I need to send for the later waves? Like the little points I'm making right now, because I've sent only 10%. Like the host of the city is making, if you look... So we are difficulty 24. If you look here, Ugurlu kills... See? They are making a crazy amount of kills. See, like, so the lancers are making the kills and the marksmen are getting injured. And I got very little kills from from these guys. Wow. See, like, so we need to send quite a few lancers with the new Crazy Joe. You really need to send quite a few lancers to make points. That's really interesting to see. Or maybe it was too soon. I got the points, but see like how much point he's making. So yeah, so really interesting to see. Hopefully we are not fading on HQ. I'm gonna send my best team. And I'm gonna put a good rally leader. Hopefully we have Webster or else it will be me, but actually I'm quite weak here, to be honest. But I don't know if you see, but yeah, it's well, you're right, plus extra thing, but I don't know if it scales, like, yeah, probably scales very easily, right? So Mithril per pack, 1. So you get 1, 1, 1, then it's 2, 2, 2, then it's probably 4, 4, 4. That will be a lot, isn't it? Because I could not find images of the Mithril per pack. Because that would be 10 for a... Wow, that's insane Mithril if you do that. I need to double check that. Maybe there is a diminishing return kind of per pack. Because if not, it's, yeah, it's crazy value. I'll try to find... I mean, we had it not too long ago, so I have a video and I bought some packs, so... But I don't want to watch that now. But worst case scenario, I have it in the last video guide and stream I've made, so... Yeah, I need to be rally leader. We do better with our joiners? Hector. I mean, that's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We'll see, but I think we have to increase a bit the amount of troops we send. At least 100k or 110 or... So that's, with my rally cap, we can be 100k. So we'll do 100k, I guess, moving forward. That will be good. And more lancers. Let's see how it goes, though. Let's see how it goes on wave 20. And that will be... yeah, that will be good. That will be 3 million points, nearly. That's probably the first time I'm doing so much. So we might... see, we did not kill everything. I felt it. So we did so little points. So even we need... Okay, so that's really cool to see. I don't know if it was useful for you guys, but for me, I'm really nice to see that that it worked that way for Crazy Joe, that you really need to swap. Whether you are reinforcing, you really need to swap with more lancers. We'll look at it again, but look, so 65%, so that's 51 million troops. That's 5 million, 10 million, 15 million. Let's keep, you know, 20, 25, 30. Let's say I kill 5 million. It's like we kill 35 out of 51 million. Yeah, so we might need a better rally leader and a bit more troops. That's gonna do. I thought you don't get mithril from treasure hunter packs. I think you do, Dan, but we can check that now that it's finished. So let me just go on YouTube. I know a guy that makes videos about events. That's actually pretty comfortable, if you ask me, because I've been nearly doing that for a year. So I'm more or less having all the events and stuff. I'm just gonna mute the sound just in case it's playing an ad or something. But when I want to go back to something, like my old videos are terrible, I need to re-record plenty. But that's something I'll do when I'm in vacation. I think I'll go in vacation like early April with the wife and stuff. We go for 2 weeks and I'll probably use that opportunity to re-record plenty of the Like the thing that are not the most sexy, like the SVS prep, the KOI, all of these like bigger videos, bigger events. So content, I want treasure hunter. I was not planning to make a video on treasure hunter, but I thought I made 3 videos, that was enough, but I improved the guide so much that we'll do another one. So I'm buying some packs at some point, right? On the video. Pickaxe, 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 pickaxe. You don't have mithril. You're right, you don't have mithril. That was October, you don't. The mithril was in what event? Which event give us mithril impact? That would have been inside value if you had mithril. So no mithril. 100% right. No extra rework to do for me. One less thing to do, but no, yeah, no mithril, nothing. So that's clarified. So no mithril. It was lost loot, you're right. Yeah, it was lost loot. Well, the digging thing, which is not as good for rewards, right? Because the rewards of Crazy Joe are kind of insane. So let's move to where should I move actually? I need to go to 894 to give points to the Alliance. That's the best way to recall your marches, right? When you are reinforcing people, just leaving the Alliance. With the digging, so and so, yeah. I mean, treasure hunt is amazing for lucky hero gear chest. So that's totally insane because you need so much of that for this week Alliance Championship is gonna be a nightmare. They really need to make you not leave Alliance Championship when you change Alliance, to be honest. That was so cool. It's such a pain. Because here we are gold, so it's not really worth. I mean, I will register myself, but not really worth the reward, if you ask me. So what power are we? 31 million. So we are missing a lot of people. Oh, I got some cool rewards. What did I want to do here? Just do that so they can start to see that people are moving, because it's a bit of a nightmare to manage. And should I request what? So we changed, wow. That's gonna be easy one to get. I need to check on my main if we got some of the new ones. Because I did not got helped on my main for album for many weeks now. Because I always got stuff that nobody can give me. So if we're changing, because I'm helping people all day, but no, that's all the same for me. Let's try that. And I cannot help more today, so that's okay. So what do you want to do now? So we did the lucky wheel, we did the experts. We did... We have some treks to do, but not that much. I might start to use my extra treks. I don't think they're gonna go crazy on adding new experts. Maybe they give us 2 or 3 more quick, and then it should start to slow down if I had to guess. I love when the game is playing for me. Just need to make the right choice, like in life. To get the best rewards. So that's done. Should I push a bit? Like, what will I get if I do? So should we do... So I'm pretty happy with being second. It does not give me any reward, so I might want to do another one. If we do the farm... If we do the farm tonight... I need 20 million points more. Like the farm is 1 million. If I do in the farm, is 1 million points ish. That's really terrible. That's gonna be nice though. That's gonna be a lot of points. We have Snowbuster next week. So I'll get the city skin next week of Snowbuster as well. Which I don't really like, but... Did you guys add the survey? For the skins? Or was it like a spender thing? Or was it something for everybody? Or... But I got that survey the other day about city and marching skin to kind of give feedback on that. Hey, Delarion, welcome. 3-star Greg. Or 3.5 lean better for arena. You should use both, very likely. Why don't you want both? What are you using instead of them? Because if you are Gen 4, you probably want both. Unless it's like you are Gen 5 or 6 and you need the last hero or something like that. But I can't remember which gen you guys are. First of all, it changes all the time and my memory sucks. I got the skin last week. You really like it? Cool. It's really an easy one to get, to be honest, compared to fishing. It's really an easy one to get. I mean, I spent a bit of money on Snowbuster to test things. Probably far much that I would want to do, but I think I got 700 or 800 of whatever they are. 1,000 of the map fragments. So if one day they give us a new skin with that system, like, I'll get it immediately. I'll get it immediately. So many things to use in my bags. Yeah, yep. 5 Tamoli and one of them. But what gen? What gen the Lion? So Flint, Mia Alonso. So you are Gen 4, right? What the star on Alonso? Probably 4, I guess. It's really a chill week. There are not that many strong people. But there is always one. Yesterday I played until reset and I've done my match like 2 seconds after reset. I was not paying attention, I got distracted. So I ranked very poorly. And on top of that, it used one of my attempts for today. Okay, wait 2 minutes behind. Yeah, of course. With the maybe it's okay with the latency, and you need to type and I need to speak, so you know it's going a bit faster for me. There is no latency and I speak. So 4.3 star Alonso. So for me, you have a few options. I'm not sure which one is better because I cannot remember. It's a long time ago, but either you play frontline, you play what did you say? Flint, Mia. Mia is a good tank. She's not really good at the backline, so I'll put Flint, Mia. Flint on the right, Mia on the left. That usually works better in most of the case. So let's... So Mia, Flint, right? So you do Flint, Mia. At the back, you have Alonso that does a lot of damage. And that's your carry, and he does a lot of damage. So here, either Alonso needs to be middle or left. We need to see what we do, but Alonso needs to be either middle or left. Then, you said Molly. So Molly is doing a lot of damage, and she's kind of tanky, but she's a bit outdated, right? So I'll put Molly on the right. So I see two options, right? Either you go offensively, and you need to see what works best for you. It's like you put Greg, and maybe you do that. You need to try a bit, but it might be better with Alonso middle, depending a bit on your widgets. So you have AoE damage. You have a lot of AoE damage. It's gonna be quite okay. Else, you try, especially if you put Lin to 4 stars with the Lucky Wheel. You could have Lin basically buffing and boosting everyone and healing everyone a bit. And you can have something like that. So that's probably what I will do. But these are very close. I'm not sure which one will be the best, to be honest. You will have to test on exploration and arena if one is working better than the other. But you see, like they put Lin in the middle, so she heals. But she's quite, it's quite a tough one, to be honest. Let's see how it goes like that with Gatot. See, like she's healing and buffing a bit, right? It's not crazy, like Zura is healing a lot more, but she's buffing and healing a bit and they do a lot of damage. So if we do that, and if we do Gwen, is it better? It seems to be quite similar. T-Series, Wood, should I max widgets first? Wuming or Rene? So are you rally leading if you want to max widgets? Like what's the context of it? Is it for rally leading, for offense, for defense? I don't think there is something better than Larion. But I'll play with that, and that will be the setup that I'll, unless you have other heroes like a Hamos or something like that. But you will gain a lot when you have Vector to replace Flint. Like Flint Mia is not very tanky, so I would not expect to do amazing in arena, to be honest. But that's fair enough, right? So. Arena? You mean max like you do level 10 widgets? I'll probably go Wooming for Arena. I don't think that's running. I mean, I did not add Wooming myself. So that's one of the things, you know, I'm talking about something I don't know. I don't max my widget as well, so... but Rooney is really not crazy in Arena, I find. So... I find that Wooming had a better impact on Arena overall when I see what happens. But you know, you might want to ask a whale, to be honest. That's close to you, like Gen 5, Gen 6, or just look at what people do. But or you do both of them level 6 or something like that, you know. That probably benefit a lot more than maxing. But if I had to pick, I'll try Wooming more than René. But the thing is, like, René is amazing for... he's really amazing. I mean, Wooming, you're gonna use him defensively as well, right? But offensively, to burn cities, René is amazing. Even if the widget is not like really working here, but that's a lot of stats, right? If you rally and stuff, so it depends a bit what you want to do. But you see, like, my Wooming was considered trash at the time. It was considered like a rally leader hero only, so you will only take him like rally joiner. Nobody considered Wooming when he's pretty amazing. So but you know, maybe was talking to a whale that's of your gen. They might know more than me, to be honest, on that. Because someone has an opinion in the chat if you max your widget, but I don't max my widget. Don't play with Wooming, so it's a bit. I'm kind of pulling the answer out of my ass, if you know what I mean. So. I'm hesitating to do like a tiny bit of point this KY. Not much. Maybe just enough to be like that's really peanuts. You need to be top 20 to get anything. To try to finish Maxura without using general shards. Because at the last two events we have, and I'm missing quite a bit, but you know, it's not really a problem. Yeah, but that's quite a few items I like to use, and I don't want to wait 3 months for another SVS. So I'm a bit questioning. Like many of these experts, like I don't want to wait 3 months. Or I purge them in SVS next week, in 2 weeks, right? Oh, sorry, I forgot to give you back the... I don't know if you wanted to, but I forgot to give you back the music. I'm kind of hesitating, like, should it be that KY or should I wait SVS in 2 weeks? 2 weeks I can wait, I don't mind 2 weeks. But like waiting 3 months to do all of that, that's really... because it's too much for like doing today's event and doing KY and running, you know, spinning the wheel and stuff like 60 times. Whatever, it's too much, so consider I'm pushing a bit to get like Xura. It's a bit, I wish she was maxed already, to be honest. Like that's really painful to do heroes late Jane. I'd really like to do them sooner. We're gonna have a big issue in freaking Alliance Championship. I'm gonna have like 45 people or something. Because of Tyrant. I have a feeling I forgot something I wanted to do today. We did spin the VIP wheel. Let's do whatever we have. Yeah, we got 12k, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We got what we wanted. Did you saw like many people are that's things I are really not interested to do, but I find it interesting sometimes. Like there was like Las Vegas is sharing footage with people. I don't really know how it works, and he has like 6,000 of these March accelerator in his bag. It's like that's totally ridiculous. Like he has the value of my account in accelerator in his bags, more or less. That's something I did not do. So let's try. Let's see how it could work. Will work a lot better with Zora and Fred, but how about opening an alliance on stage 4000? Many people are doing it. Like there is quite a few content creators already. They are a big project for stage 4000. I wanted to do it for 2000, right? But before I had the YouTube channel, just to make another account. No, 3000. 2000, 3000. 2000. Might do it for 5 then. No, but again, it's not the right time for me. And see, I'm getting crushed. It's really not the right time to open a new city. Too many things to do. If I don't want to like, I prefer to do less in the game and have two, you know, my one account and my city and stuff than, you know, having to have far much more commitment in game and being stressed about it. And that could, yeah, that's not gonna work in the end, but that was the best attempt. Pretty rough, right? I'm doing quite okay though. I'm doing quite okay. But I don't know if I'll follow it a bit. But there are a lot of, when it's like any time, right? It's like few days, like this weekend. Do you think how old are these states? I think they are creating 3 states a day more or less right now. So the game is going pretty strong still. The game is still going pretty strong. It's not gonna be like that forever. It's not gonna be like that forever. Usually there is a moment where it slows down, but you know, these games are very popular. Like I don't know where they are with Kingshot in terms of like states and stuff. Because I think if you look at it, how can we see without let's do some experiments, right? Oh, 3000, like they are leading for 3 turns already. That's usually, okay, Tao. I mean, that's, you know, the power of our stronger players. So what do I want to see is, so we're gonna use that, right? We're gonna use that to see how much time there was. So that was the 2nd of August 2025. 2nd of August 2025. So if we go to 2000, so that's on Christmas for them, more or less. So how many months that is? That's what, 8 months and a half? That's 8 months and a half, right? And how quickly you get SVS? I mean, you get SVS, you get Sunfire Castle. I know someone that make a timeline guide. So you get Sunfire Castle. I mean, you get SVS day 90 roughly. So these are 3 months old state. But these are not SVS, these are Sunfire Castle. See, that's why I don't like that timeline. First Sunfire Castle battle, it's around 52 days. So that state was created early November. And the other one was created early June, middle of June. So November, that's yeah, that's 8 months and a half, right? So now if we compare that to so that's 3 months and a half for 500 states. So it's actually accelerating a bit, right? If you doubled it, it's gonna be 7 months. Between 2000 and 3000, there was 8 months and a half. Now between this one, I mean between 3000 to 3500, there is 3 months and a half. So if the rate was the same, it's 7 months. So it's accelerating a bit. They're creating a bit. They're accelerating a bit. And so, because if I go too close to 4000, we're not gonna see much of that, right? And we can probably try 700. Yeah, they're there first, like last week. Is that a French alliance? Sometimes PHX, like the French people love PHX. But you know, they are Fire Crystal 30. That would be fun. That would be fun when we do it. I don't know when it, you know. Maybe after summer. I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. It will be cool. But yeah, it takes 7 months to do 1000 states, so let's calculate that. 30 times 7. So that's what? That's 5 states a day? That's 210 days to open 1000 states. So that's a bit less than 5 states a day. That would be insane. I mean, when I played, it was like 2 or 3 states a day. That means that the game is like far, far more popular right now. Like, it's time to make content for beginners, right? So guys, I'm leaving my city. I'm gonna start a new city and I'm gonna make content for beginners only. That's the new trajectory of the channel. Yep, I think I might need to go back to work, actually. We'll see. We'll see, but I have some messages about work that I might need to... I'm checking that on the side, but we'll see how it goes. But there's not much to do anyway, so... I'll stay here until reset. Then I'll go to register for Tyrant. So that should be quite okay. Tyrant, what would I get? What would I get in Tyrant? If I do that, it's 9. 32 times 9 is like 300. Charms are so expensive. It's really insane. Charms are really, really insane. Charms are such a big thing. And now you don't know even anymore how much it takes to do your charms, you know? You used to know how much it takes, but would be nice if they tell us how much it costs in total. Would be very nice that they tell us. Because right now I don't know. Right now I do not know. That's for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really hesitating to push a tiny bit. Do a micro push. They are like spreading us with like states that are quite far nowadays. Tonton, hit the 48 for 48, the 4% will give you a huge output, or am I underestimate it wrong? So the why do you do that, Leon? Is because when people test it, that skill is per type of troops. It's 50% chance. The 50% chance on that is per type of troops. So if you have only infantry, you have 50% chance to do 50% chance of damage. If you have infantry and marksmen, you have 50% chance on infantry, 50% chance on marksmen. And if you have marksmen, lancers, and infantry, then all type of troop have 50% chance, which then it's giving you like a, in average, 87.5, right? So if you divide, I mean, if you multiply 50 by 0.75, it's in average like a JC is a 25% buff, right? Siyun is a 25%, whatever. That's a 43.75% chance if you have 3 troops and you do 4% lancer, so they do not die too quick. And on a big rally, like that takes 30 turns, you have lancers until most of the fight or until the end, so you keep proccing that. So while you are losing a tiny bit of punch on your marksman and on your infantry and whatnot, you are increasing your odds to proc that by quite a bit, and it's totally worth it. So that's why the change. That's why the change. Does it make sense? Let me know. I think I need to go back to work, guys. Yeah, I think I'll go. So next things are happening is treasure hunter video. I don't know if I'll stream before this weekend, because this weekend we have local Sandfire Castle, which I don't know what I'm doing Saturday yet, so I'm not sure. Maybe, but I'll try to be present for the full duration of Tyrant if I can. We are trying to put someone in the top 10. So that's what the rally leader that they wanted to do. So we'll see how it goes, but that should be okay. I'll double check with, how it goes with the schedule and stuff. But I need to run. I need to get back to real life. Thank you very much for being here tonight. It was nice. And yeah, tomorrow we'll talk a bit about Treasure Hunter. Everything is on the Discord if you care to have a heads up and stuff. So that's already available for people, already there. And I'll leave you there. Thank you very much. Bye bye, everyone. You